So the Apple Airpods Pro came out and I wanted to do an unboxing and a review. Even though I'm gradually becoming less and less a fan of Apple, that hurts me to say. I just feel like they're struggling to innovate, and I have not been stoked on like new product releases in a long time, except for the AirPods. I've got a couple I got the Gen 1, the Gen 2, and then now the AirPods Pro. So I'm a big fan of the AirPods. They're super handy for me. The microphone, the wireless, the audio, it works great. There's all sorts of scenarios where they're much more of benefit than having just traditional headphones or earbuds or whatever. So this is going to be unboxing of the AirPods Pro and a little bit of a review of the AirPods Pro. Couple things that are new here with the AirPods Pro: active noise cancellation. So they will have active noise cancellation, which will be good for like noisy travel, airplanes, just noisy environments, stuff like that. Then they have transparency mode for hearing what's happening around you. So if you are in a situation where you kind of do need to hear what's going on around you, instead of having to pull out your headphones, you can just enable transparency mode and it'll let that outside sound leak in. Customizable fit. This is a new one. I've heard a lot of people, not a lot, but I've definitely heard people complain about how the AirPods 1 and 2 fit in their ear. I've loved how they fit in my ear. I snowboard, run, ride a bike. Like, I do everything with them in my ear and have never really had any problems. I have never had any problems. But this customizable fit should be a great solution for people who have been having problems with AirPods, the fit of the AirPods in their ear. These are $100 more expensive than the other AirPods, which were already a bit expensive. So 250 bones is a lot for a pair of AirPods. So now let's open this pretty box with the ridiculous price tag. Alright, so you got all your instructions there. And then right here we've got the AirPods. Okay, so there's the AirPods Pro. These are the AirPods 2. You can see the cases are different sizes. They're about the same if you rotate the AirPods Pro, but the AirPods Pro is a little bit taller. Let's see what else is in the box. Charging cable, which is USB-C to Lightning, which honestly, just not, anyways, won't get into that, but cable is USB-C to Lightning. The port on the AirPods Pro is still a Lightning port, so Lightning port into the AirPods Pro, and then you've got to put the USB-C into a wall adapter or into your MacBook Pro, something like that, something that takes USB-C. And then it looks like this piece here is going to be the buds. Yep, right there we have our different buds. And the buds apparently are magnetic, which they say works pretty well. I'm interested to try that out and see how that goes. So I'm going to open these up for the first time. Let you guys get that look. This is what they look like inside the case. So the shape of them is definitely different, definitely look different, and definitely feel different just in my hand so far. It's a pretty different shape you've got going on there. And the bottoms are a little bit different as well. And they're a little bit shorter than your traditional AirPods as well. So little less stemmy, a little more compact. All right, I'm gonna throw this in my ear for the first time. Let's see how this feels. Okay, so that actually feels pretty good. Actually feels really good. That feels a lot better than I expected, actually. I'm gonna swap out the tips real fast, see if I need a different size. So these apparently just break away magnetically. Alright, it says to detach this, just pull firmly. Oh yeah, so it is pretty firm there. I was kind of worried I was going to break it there for a second. That's what it looks like with it off, like that. And let's see if it just snaps back on. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, you want to click it into place a little bit, but it does click in there pretty good. I get worried when I'm pulling this off. I feel like I'm going to break the elastic or something. I guess that's it. Try and shake them out. That's a pretty rough shake. They're both still in there, so that's good. Alright, so I'm testing out the noise cancellation and the transparency right now, and it's pretty cool. I like it so far. Again, I'm in a pretty quiet environment right now. I gotta go test it in some different environments, but right here, right now, it's kind of cool. So you just pinch it, you kind of hear a little click, and you hold it, and then you hear a notification, a beeping sound. And right there, I just activated the noise cancellation, so all the exterior noise is gone. It's much more difficult to hear myself speaking now. If I go completely silent, it's silent. That's pretty cool. That worked pretty well. I'm going to switch it back to transparent. Now it's back on transparent. And it almost sounds like I'm hearing myself. It kind of sounds like I'm hearing myself through a microphone, which is the case. But that's kind of the sound that's there, and then it's definitely letting in a lot more exterior sound leak in. Overall impressions so far, no complaints, and I'm actually excited about the new features, the new additions that they've added. I like how they're a little bit smaller. I like how they're angled a little bit different instead of just like a stem kind of pointing straight down. So I think they did some good stuff. Design-wise, I think it's a little better, and then actual spec and function-wise, I think they've stepped up a couple features as well. Up here, it's relatively quiet. You've got a little bit of wind and just nature noise. And then it does pick up a little bit of the noise from the cars in the city. So this should be a pretty good little starting environment for more of a low noise, but more noise than indoor noise. So far, these are pretty comfortable. I gotta say, I'm happy with how they feel in my ears. I'm using the medium tips, and yeah, they just feel good. So right now, I've got transparency on. Wait, let me double check that. Whoa, that works. All right, so I've got transparency on right now. Definitely picking up some noise, picking up this plane. You can see right there. I'm hearing that. If I kill this, there it goes. Yo, it is quiet right now. I like this feature. Transparency and noise reduction, I'm a fan. But yeah, it's super quiet right now. I don't hear anything. No road noise, no wind, no. We're gonna do another noise cancellation test. I'm going to just go for a quick and see how much of the wind it actually cancels out. A couple pushes to get started. And right now we're in transparency mode. You know, I'm hearing my wheels on the cement. Definitely got some wind in the ears. Pick up a little more speed here. Alright, so there's definitely a lot of wind now. Get a little more speed. Now I'm going to engage noise cancellation. Alright, that definitely helps quite a bit. It's now like a very subtle wind sound. If I'm going straight on, if I turn to the side, I don't really hear anything. If it's to the side right now, I guess with the direction of the wind, it doesn't pick up any wind. Yeah, so it seems to depend on the direction that the wind's coming at it a little bit, but even if the wind's coming at it pretty strong, you don't really, so like right now, it's completely canceled out. So let's go back to transparent. Yeah, now I'm hearing my wheels again. I'm picking up a lot more wind, so that's definitely working a lot. Daryl, come here. Hey. All right, so I just got some bomb tacos, and they've got some music going here, so I'm gonna try out the noise cancellation, see how it does in like a restaurant setting. Alright, so I've got them on transparency right now. Definitely hearing everything. That silence thing's a lot. A lot. It's way quiet now. Like I just heard like a chair scratch on the floor a long ways away, but the music, and there was definitely a lot of air around me that I was hearing before that I'm not hearing now. Yeah, I'm just picking up way more room noise. Just air, some music, like cancel the noise. It really does an amazing job of draining it all out. That's cool. Alright, now I'm gonna turn on a little music and see what that sounds like. That's quiet though. To me right now, it's pretty quiet. I got a song going with noise cancellation on. It's for sure the only thing that I hear. I'm gonna go back to transparency. Yeah, now I'm getting just a lot of like echoey room, air moving around type noise. That noise canceling is legit. I'm a fan. Big fan of the noise canceling.